Babies don't breathe in the womb. As we understand breathing, instead, babies rely on their mother's breathing to receive oxygen to their developing organs. After 9 months of growing inside of a mother's body, a baby undergoes a complicated physical transition as they exit the womb. Research shows that transition is one of the most intricate our body will ever do. While babies practice breathing in utero, their lungs aren't used for breathing until they take their first breath outside the womb. How do babies breathe in the womb? The placenta and umbilical cord are organs that enable a developing baby to get everything it needs from its mother. This includes oxygen. Every breath that mother takes brings oxygen into her bloodstream. The placenta carries oxygen to the placenta and then to the umbilical cord to the baby. Fetal breathing practice. During weeks 10 and 11 of pregnancy, developing fetus will start to inhale tiny bits of amniotic fluid. This inhalation is more than a swallowing movement. It helps the baby's lung as they begin to develop. By the 32nd week of pregnancy, a baby will begin to practice breath-like movements, less like swallowing and involving compression and expanding the lungs. Even though the baby's lungs aren't fully developed at 32 weeks, there is a good chance a baby born at this stage could survive outside the womb. The breathing practice is a developmental milestone that sets the new baby up for success during the first cry. The baby's lungs are considered mature at the 36th week. By then, a baby has had at least 4 weeks of breathing practice. Breathing during delivery. Around the 40th week mark of pregnancy, the baby's body is ready to make the transition out of the womb and into the world. During labor, the mother's uterus will retract. This causes her to feel intense sensation that signals the baby is coming. The contraction squeezes the baby, moving into position to exit the birth canal. The contractions also serve to push amniotic fluid out of the baby's lung, preparing them to breathe. The seal between the baby and the outside breaks when the mother water breaks. The baby may get exposure to oxygen during the birth process, but as long as the baby is still connected to its mother through the placenta via umbilical cord, it's not essential that the baby try to breathe yet. Within a few moments after birth, the baby will take a sharp inhale and breathe for the first time on their own. This inflammation of the lungs brings oxygen into the baby's bloodstream without the mother's help for the first time. Breathing after birth. The baby's new lungs are likely ready to carry them through life, but the respiratory system is not finished developing. Alveoli are tiny air sacs in the lungs that enable the exchange of oxygen in our body. They will continue to develop after birth. At birth, it is estimated most babies have between 20 to 50 million alveoli in their lungs. By the time child turns 8 of age, they will have up to 300 millions as the lung grows. Alveoli populate the new surface area of the lungs. This enables the lungs to support a growing human as they need increased amount of oxygen. The bones of the rib cage and circle are vital organs. As a baby grows, these bones will grow harder and the lungs will be more secure. This is an important part of an respiratory development. When we are born, we are extremely vulnerable to having been knocked out of us. Because of the soft of our rib cages, the ribs will also rise in the chest to take an adult shape. Sometimes a baby will involuntarily inhale parts of its first bowel movement during birth. The first bowel movement is called the meconium. When this happens, it's essential to move the baby from the womb quickly and get their medical attention. If the meconium isn't removed, it can pollute the baby's delicate lungs. What to avoid during pregnancy? One of the common complications of having a premature birth is that baby's lungs won't be fully mature. Pneumonia and a condition called respiratory distress syndrome (RDS) can result. One way to avoid a premature baby birth is to pay careful attention to your diet and lifestyle choices during pregnancy. Pregnant women avoid raw meat, sushi, deli meat, uncooked eggs. All these food contains harmful chemicals, agent or bacteria that wouldn't pass to a baby during development. Pregnant women should limit their intake of caffeine and avoid alcoholic beverages. You should also avoid chemicals like salicylic acid found in certain cosmetic and skin products. The Food and Drugs Administration FDA keeps an ongoing registry of medication trusted sources that are safe to take during pregnancy. If one of the medications you have been prescribed is on the list of unsafe medication, speak to your doctor about the risk of continuing to use it. The Cares and Cures team want you and those close to you to live a healthy, happy life. Your health is a valuable thing. Look after your health and your mind so that you can live your life to the fullest. Remember, you only get one. Please share this with your friends and family and do let us know what do you think in the comments below. This video is solely for informational purposes. Do not self-diagnose or self-medicate, and in all cases, consult a certified healthcare professional before using any information presented in this video. The editorial board does not guarantee any result and does not bear any responsibility for any harm that may result from using the information provided in this video.